What episode is this?
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
I am having just the time of my life today, and you? So I better make sure my camera's going.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We have decided to talk a little bit about our sound, which is unique because, why is our sound? Okay, we call our sound folktronica fusion. And what does that mean, you may ask?
It's a combination of all the different styles that we know: folk, classical,
Right.
jazz, rock, film scoring, a little Broadway.
Right.
Anything else that we've put in there? Some funk?
Some funk. We both started off in classical, so that's like a real common background. Both started off piano players, and we both got into jazz, but Rachael got really into jazz, and I more branched out into the folk thing, singer-songwriter style for a long time. Our sound came about when we sat down one day and we started just playing around with a folk song to see what we ended up doing on 2 keyboards, right?
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
pretty amazing. And from there, Girls on the Road was born. So what we're going to do is, this is a song by
My favorite folk singer ever.
mine too.
No,
I
I
mean-
got her first.
You
Joni-
can't just have her.
She's mine. One of my favorite Joni Mitchell songs is from her very first album. It's called Michael from Mountains. And I'd always kind of played it in a folky way on a piano and, sung it in a folky storytelling way. But when we sat down on 2 keyboards and just tried playing it together, we realized how different we approached it, and some really cool things started happening.
Yeah, like first, we had to get over ourselves and agree on the arrangement. We did that. It went through
did.
many incarnations. And here's something I think is important. Every single thing you hear, we're playing. If we can't play it, we just don't do it that way. We'll figure out another way to do it.
Well, we're both kind of purists in that way. A large part of our background, classical, jazz, and folk, all genres where people go to see the musicians experience every note they play. So even though we're on electronic keyboards, even though we have access to some really cool sounds, we still play every note. So every horn part you hear, every string part you hear, yeah, it's a cool sound that you can't do on a piano or guitar, but we're playing each note that you hear is coming out live.
For better or worse, but it's coming out
Right.
live.
Would you like to give an example, Rachael?
I would. So let me show you some of the sounds that I've selected for my sound palette for this song. I have nice pad sound. Then on this one, I decided to go for like a beatly pizzicato strings. And then there's a little solo section,
Right?
and I decided to go for... Why don't you show them what you selected?
Oh, okay. I've got a really cool, on the solo section, I've got like a calliope sound. It's like... And then I've got my string sound. And I want to point out, too, that when I came to this, when I started learning to play the keyboard, I came at it as a piano player. Yes, we're playing it on the keyboard, but there's a certain way you have to play it, and that
And
sound...
I want to point out one other thing, that go
Okay.
back to the pizzicato sound.
Okay.
So another thing you'll notice that we do a lot is we'll set up the same sound and one will take it over from the other. Anyway, we're not going to spoil it for
You'll
you.
hear them in the song. You'll hear them in context. It'll be really cool.
So shall we?
Okay, here we go. Live version. Michael from Mountains, Joni Mitchell. If you are listening, we absolutely love you, and we hope you like our arrangement. Michael wakes you up with sweets. He takes you up streets, and the rain comes down. Sidewalk markets locked up tight, like umbrellas bright on a gray background. There's oil on the puddles and taffeta patterns that run down the drain, and colored arrangements that Michael will change with a stick that he found. Michael from Mountains, go where you will go to. Know that I will know you. Someday I will know you very well. Someday I will know you.
Michael leads you to a park. He sings and it's dark, and the clouds roll by. Yellow slickers up on swings, like puppets on strings, hanging in the sky. They'll splash home to suppers in wallpaper kitchens. Their mothers will scold, but Michael will hold you to keep away the cold till the sidewalks are dry.
Michael from Mountains, go where you will go to. Know that I will know you. Someday I will know you very well.
Very well.
Someday I will know
you very well.
Michael leads you up a stair.
He needs you to care, and you know you do.
Cats come crying to the key, and dry you will be
In a towel or two.
There's rain on the window, there's sun on the painting, the smiles on the wall. You want to know all, but his mountains have called, so you never do. Michael from Mountains, go where you will go to. Know that I will know Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And if you liked it, hit that subscribe button.